Up YouTube Thrift School over here, coming at you with a video. And pretty much I have been selling VCRs, DVD recorders, combo players, electronics, big electronics, right? So I've been selling these things. They go for decent money online, but one thing you always need to have, the one thing you always need to have are remote controls. And 90% of the time when I buy these things, the remote is not included. Whether I buy them in bulk, whether I buy them at a tag sale, whether I buy them at a Goodwill, anywhere, right? Most times they're not coming with a remote. So I've been ordering remotes, and I just thought this would be kind of a fun video to go through these 4 packages that I have sitting here. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. These all came from different sellers, and I kind of want to break down exactly, what the differences are, which methods work the best. Now, remotes are definitely not something that is extremely heavy, and they're also something that is not super breakable. So these things weren't going to get super damaged, but I'm still curious to see how people decided to pack it. If they decide to polybag the item or bubble wrap the item, and if they threw in like an invoice, because I don't put invoices with my eBay items, and I wonder if you guys do as well. Let me know down below in the comments if you include an invoice for every single one of your eBay orders. I almost see it as a waste of time unless somebody asks for it. Otherwise, I'm not including invoices with these. So without further ado, let's start. The first one we're going to start with is this. So this person went for a purple bag, and the thing that's interesting about using different colored bags, now I just use plain gray poly bags, or I'll use bubble mailers. But with using bags like this, it does stand out a little bit. It's a little, you see it and you're like, oh, cool, this is different. Now, the only thing about using a different color bag to make it look more professional, more interesting, you don't want to like tape up the corners like this. Like I want to cover my address so you can't see, but I mean, the whole thing is like messed up. I don't even know how the mail person was able to scan that, because it is folded in half right over the numbers. So maybe there was no tracking on this. I have no idea. I didn't even bother looking because these were all about the same price, between $10 and $15. So let's open this up. Take a look. I have my trusty, handy dandy, cool knife. Camletus? I don't really know what the brand is. So let's stab it in there, open it up, because people need to pack safe if I'm going to be stabbing it in like this. So let's see what we got going on in here. So let's get this thing open. All right, so this seller opted to... I had a feeling we'd get one of these. This seller opted to wrap it in a priority mail bubble mailer, which technically, guys, you're not allowed to do this. If the post office finds out you're doing this, you will get in big trouble. They will make you pay. So this is savage. This is definitely savage AF. So let's open this bad boy up. They taped it like crazy. And then they put this in like a bread bag and then just taped all the way around the remote. Not really sure what they were thinking here. I'm okay with it though. I don't really care. We're going to use the knife and really get to this remote and see if it's in good condition. It should be in perfectly fine condition. So there we go. It slides right out, and ta-da! Perfectly fine remote. Battery compartment's in good shape. I'm not worried. I don't care that they use that. I know some people get all butthurt sometimes when they get upset with people using these. I know you're not allowed to do it, but hey, I mean, whatever. My item got to me safe. I'm happy. Let's move to item number 2. Second item is right here. They opted for a small gray poly bag. Now, I used to have different size poly bags, but lately I have just bought one standard size poly mailer. It's larger. It's about, yay big. I forgot the actual dimensions. I believe it's down below in my links in the description, the exact ones that I use. Because I find that having like 10 different size poly bags, I mean, you'll maybe save on like 0.5 ounces, which could help you, a little bit. But I find that it's just better to buy all the same, and you just fold it over, and it self-seals. So let's open this one up with my handy dandy knife. And, oh, this one is very professional. I actually really like this. So right in here They wrap it up in its own black poly mailer, and they have a little barcode on it that says exactly what the item is on there. It says name, remote control, and then it has the model number right there and a barcode. So they might have a very, very large warehouse where they're going and they scan it in, so when something sells, they know exactly where to pull it. That's really interesting. So they're probably working on a lot a lot bigger of a warehouse than most people that I know are. So we open it up and look at that. It's in another little poly bag. We got Wade's Ventures in the house with a $10 super chat. Thank you, Wade's Ventures, man. Definitely means a lot. I love it. Thank you so much. That money literally just helps me so I can keep making these videos for you guys and keep being informative and helping you guys out as much as I can. Thank you to Wade's Ventures for sure. So this right here, this goes to a Blu-ray player. So very nice of that seller. Let's stick that off to the side with the other remote. Okay, now both of these sellers right here opted to go for that regular looking bubble mailer, which is, you know, that's a normal thing to use. But this seller went for a fitted bubble mailer with an eBay sticker on the back. So do any of you guys, I'm sure a lot of you do, you get the free eBay packing material from ebay.com. And with the packing material, I'm usually getting things like boxes or bubble mailers or things like that. So with this, we got the big sticker back here, and we're going to just open it right up. I personally wouldn't waste my money or my coupon on getting a sticker. I don't think this helps anything at all. But we're going to open it up with our lovely knife. And let's see what we got going on here. So, this seller opted for a little poly bag, and they also have the model number on the back. So, the reason why I think this is actually really helpful right here, and it looks like they printed it out with one of those 30 count sheets. They probably do it so it's easier to pick because this doesn't even have the model number on the remote itself. So they probably had to put it here so they could remember which one this is. So that's cool with me. Open it up. It's got to be in good shape because I'm actually really enjoying how they packaged it. Check the battery compartment right there. No corrosion. Good. Beautiful. That's exactly what I ordered. So far, we're 3 for 3. So this fourth guy better not screw with me. So we're going to open up Mr. Number 4. And if this guy happens to ruin the greatness that these guys use. Now, technically, the first guy did wrap his in a priority mail bubble mailer, which you shouldn't do. But he did it, so it's okay. So this guy went for the bigger, just one size poly mailer, which is exactly what I do. He used the bubble mailer. He just folded it over and taped the ends. So I really actually think that that's the way to go. You save time, you save money because you just buy one size, a size that can fit so many different things. And that's just how I recommend doing it. So let's open this up, see what we got in here. All right, so this person, you know, it's just the bubble mailer. They just took it, they just slid the remote in. And this remote's definitely in worse shape than the others. It's just a little dirtier, but I mean, it still looks fine. The battery compartment, perfectly clean, no issues there. So the last seller went for the basic route. Now, when I see all these different ways of doing it and all these different sellers that did things in these other ways, what does this tell you and what can you learn from this? Well, a remote is something that when it's shipped, odds are it's not going to break, okay? So you don't have to go through the steps of wrapping it once, putting it in a poly mailer, or putting it in a clear poly bag, wrapping it again, putting it into another. I see a lot of people that kind of overthink the shipping process. This guy right here, bam, taped it up. That's it. It got to me perfectly fine. Now, does it look less professional? Yeah, but if this was the only one I got, I wouldn't really mind. I'm having things to compare it against, right? So the other guys, when they use things like this, it is nice. I mean, it shows a little more, you know, they take more care in their work, they take more care in their shipping, and more care in the product, of course. And that helps the customer. So I'm looking at this from an objective point of view where I'm just a customer buying things. I'm not a seller. So that's how I'm looking at it. And each person did it fine. I honestly think the average consumer would not care if their item was wrapped in a cut in half. Like, this person is extremely efficient. They take the priority mail envelope, they cut it in half. See, they cut it right in half. They tape it over and they fold it over. So they probably use 2 priority mail things to ship each one. So they do one, they use the other half, and they wrap the other. I mean, they're being efficient, sort of. But to be completely honest, the person that went through the extra time to do this also is the person that decided to buy purple poly mailers and go the extra route of doing that. Was it really worth it? I don't think so. So that is pretty much that, guys. I'm going to actually go through the comments real quick right now. I see a lot of comments coming in, guys. So I'm going to go through a few of them. We'll answer a few, see what's going on with you guys. I just wanted to do this little experiment with you guys. So I'm scrolling way up right now. Let's see what we got going on. Most people are saying they don't include the packing slip or an invoice. 01 Wolf does, though, in case the label gets damaged. So I do understand that. Yeah, most people are saying it's good for precaution, but, you know. Retro Dealer says, hey, Thrift School, man, we could hardly get a word with you today earlier. Yeah, I know. Today was the Connecticut Thrifting Meetup. I did a live video, and I also recorded a lot of video. I'm going to be editing it, hopefully uploading it tomorrow. If you want to catch any of that footage, I do have a live recorded video inside of a thrift store, inside of a Goodwill, with 20 other resellers. It was awesome. And Steve Rakin also uploaded 2 videos today based on the meetup. It was really cool. Me and Schneider's Way were the last 2 people thrifting. So we made it. What else do we have going on? What's up, Wade's Ventures? Retro Dealer says, everyone live chatting, save your breath. He can't respond to us again. And then he says, I respond to the money because Wade's Ventures sent me a super chat. That's true, but I feel like I have to respond to that because that's extremely nice of him to do. All right, 01 Wolf says, liquidation. Do you use a Dymo? Obviously he's talking to somebody else. I don't use a Dymo, just so you guys know. I actually use a laser printer, and I print my labels out. And, you know, another thing that I'm actually noticing here, which seems like an interesting trend. This person, and this person all had something in common. No, it's not bubble mailers. It's taking the label that is peel and stick. So these guys spend the extra money to get a label and peel it and stick it, or they get it for free through UPS.com. Actually, I think it should say UPS right on here, but it doesn't. So they could spend extra money. They could get it from UPS. It doesn't really matter. But the one guy that used the priority mail bubbler inside here took the extra time. So this person, I feel like, is trying to save money, but in reality, he's spending more time in the long run. He's saving money by using priority mail bubble mailers instead of regular bubble mailers. He's saving money instead of buying peel and stick labels. He's using regular paper and taping it down. In his head, I feel like he's probably saving money. Nothing wrong with that. Lately, I ran out of peel and stick labels, so I've been cutting it out with paper. It takes a lot of time sometimes, so I really need to get my peel and sticks. So let's keep reading. Noam Aziz says, do you actually get free shipping supplies on eBay? Yeah, if you have an eBay store, you can get free shipping supplies. It's awesome. I highly recommend using it. You get a coupon in your eBay store. 01 Wolf says he likes this knife. Yeah, I bought a whole bunch of knives one day because I was bored. Like, when I say a whole bunch, I probably bought at least, oh my gosh, I can't even say. I mean, probably 15 different knives. Like regular knives like this. I bought giant, like, Bowie knives. I bought folding knives, pocket knives, Leathermans. Like, I just went crazy one day and I just bought a crap load of knives. And I have them strewn about my house in case there's an intruder. This one was in my dresser. I have a folding saw in my dresser as well. I have a hatchet by my bed, like a big hatchet. I have 2 pocket knives over there on my shelf. I usually carry a knife on me. I really like knives, and I just have them strewn about everywhere. I have 2 big Bowie knives also. I don't know where they are. I think they're in storage. But I don't know. Knives are pretty cool. Deb says you're busy today. You made a video with Rakin and you popped in the chat tonight with Casey Rockstar. Now a live stream. Yeah, and in between all of that, I played a couple rounds of Fortnite. Oh, yeah. No, yeah. I like coming on here and talking to you guys, and I like being active in the reselling community. I try to be the best I can, but I never have all the time in the world, and I kind of wish I was a little more active than I really am. Who is the painting behind me by? This painting, I don't know who it's by. It's signed by Morris, Moris. I got this at Goodwill for, I believe, $20. The price tags are still on the back of it. I have another painting in my living room that I got the exact same day. They're both made by different people, but they're very similar. They have different frames, but they're very similar. The other one is a scene of mountains with a winding, muddy, kind of just rained on dirt road leading to a cabin in the woods, and it's really nice. This one is just rivers. I don't even think there's any animals or anything in this, but I really like them both. I go for like woodsy theme in this house. Everything's brown, everything's dark. I have string lights wrapped around all the banters or whatever they're called, and I like it. What did I buy today? Barky McCheese pants. So I'm gonna do another video maybe tomorrow, overviewing every single thing I bought. That's probably gonna be live as well. The pre-recorded video should go up before that, so hopefully I can do that pre-recorded video, edit it, and upload it tomorrow, and then maybe a haul of everything I got. I'd either go live that night or Saturday morning. So those are my two options right now. Jennifer says it was fun. Who was fighting in the parking lot? That was Dustin and his friend. I think they were just playing around. Sir Thriftsalaz says my mom and dad have that same painting in their house. They have. I don't know if it's possible because this is actually on canvas and you could feel the paint and it's actually signed. Unless this painter made the exact same painting multiple times. This is like an original piece of art here. This is all actual. I don't know if you can hear that. It's all actual canvas, and you could see the brush strokes, and some of it's raised, and it's a legit painting. So I don't know if your parents have the exact same one, but if they do, that's really cool. 717 Outdoor says he always uses priority bags like that. It happens. Yeah, and definitely, guys, hit that like button. We got 71 people in here, 72 people, and only 15 likes. Retro dealers playing around the thrift store right now. Well, it's 11 o'clock here, so nothing's open. Oh, thrift school, yeah. It'd be interesting to know the feedback level of those sellers. That is actually something really cool that I definitely could have incorporated into this, but didn't even think about. I still have a lot more remotes coming, so maybe when I get my next 4, we could do it again, and I will also look up their feedback. That would be really, really, really interesting. Just to see, how they're ranked. I have a weird feeling that the dude with the purple bag has some negatives. Just a weird feeling. I don't know. Maybe not, though. I mean, I don't mind his shipping method at all. I'm going to give them all a positive. The folding saw will come in handy if a tree breaks in. I agree. So you live in Detroit. No, I live in Connecticut. Yeah, what's up, Captain Flannel? What's the easiest thing to sell profit-wise? Sealed anything, because you just ship it off to Amazon. That's probably the easiest. Also, probably like sealed board games are easy. Sealed video games, sealed CDs. I mean, those are really the easiest thing. But like sealed games, probably the best thing to do profit-wise. What's going on, Travis Stillman? How's it going? Pedison's in the house. How much did I pay for my Nintendo Switch? I got that with a huge GameStop deal they were doing where you trade in games. You get like an extra 60% bonus credit. So I believe I spent a total of... I bought the Nintendo Switch, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and Pokken Tournament for $220-ish. So definitely a really, really, really good deal. I am Morris. I painted that. Thanks. Yeah. Man, I'm going to send $100 million, but I don't know how. Aw, darn. Well, you could send it to me through a super chat. I'd be very happy. Speaking of parking lots, nothing beats the time when I save that lady's car. Yeah, that's in another one of Steve Rakin's videos. It's very funny. Is the game cleaner machine worth it, like for a disc? Yeah, definitely, Lewis. It's called the JFJ Easy Pro. I do have the link below. It's, of course, they're affiliate links, but they're down below in my description. And it's an expensive machine, but I put it this way. I 99.9% of the time never have to worry about the condition of any disc I ever pick up, whether it be a DVD, a CD, a Blu-ray discs can't go in there. Blu-ray discs can't be resurfaced, just so you guys know. But an Xbox 360 game, a Wii game, PS2 game, Xbox game, anything like that, they can all go in that machine. So if the machine costs $250 or whatever it is, and then you have, four $50 games, or $550 games, you've already paid it off. It pays itself. It really does pay for itself. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. What's up, drummer? Lewis said he bought over 500 PS2 and PS3 games, but a lot of them are in bad shape. Well, PS3 games, there's nothing you can do because they're Blu-ray disc. If they're really, really, really scratched, they shouldn't be scratched that bad. Mostly the PS2 ones will get scratched. Those you could put in there. It will make them mint. Trust me, it works every time. There's only one game ever that I wasn't able to fix. I don't know why. It looked fine. I think there was something wrong with the disc, like on the inside of the actual disc itself, but I couldn't get it to work. Only one ever, and I've put well over 500 games in that machine. Do I have trouble with Baltimore FBA warehouse? My stuff never goes to Baltimore. My stuff goes to New Jersey. Do I ever retail arbitrage in Lowe's, Home Depot? I do not. Do I run all my discs through the cleaner before using them? No, I don't. Only the ones that are scratched. I need to get Sonic Mania for Switch. Yeah, I definitely do. Scrubbing Bubbles shower cleaner last week and sold it yesterday for $208. Yeah, dude, I actually sold that exact same Scrubbing Bubbles cleaner a few months ago for like over $200. It was awesome. Thrifting is one hell of a drug. It really is. Mary Beth, so we're going to answer like 3 more questions, then I'm heading out of here. Mary Beth says, what items sell the most and are left you with a lot of inventory you can't move? Wait. What items sell the most and are you left with a lot of inventory that can't move? Yeah, I'm left with a lot of inventory that can't move. I have a lot of clothing that doesn't move. Why do I keep buying it? Who freaking knows? I have best offer on these things, and I have stuff priced low. Just clothing is very saturated at the moment. Stuff that sells the best, like I was saying earlier, video games, sealed board games, things like that. Of course, they're going to move the best. But clothing, I have a lot of it that's sitting. Also, books. I have a lot of books that are sitting, and in the FBA warehouse, I have a lot of vinyl records that are sitting. They take a long time. Thanks, Lewis. Okay, last questions. Okay, do I charge shipping on eBay? I got a dual VCR DVD player. What do you suggest? Yeah, you could charge shipping, or you could do free shipping and just incorporate it into the total price. Let's say the VCR DVD combos are going for $100 free shipping on eBay. You could charge $80 plus $20 shipping, or just charge $100 free shipping. I recommend just making it so it is right, within that comparable area right there. And last question, Retro Dealer says, oh yeah, Thrift School, I was trying to mention to you earlier, I scored a huge haul of Wii bundle, 12 games, 2 controllers, all hookups, 3 random controllers for $13.75. That's a really good deal. The Wii is restricted on Amazon, guys, just so you know. It's completely restricted on Amazon. There is a secondary listing on Amazon that has a higher rank. Pictures aren't as good, but technically you can sell it under that. So if you ever find a Wii in the box and you scan it and it pops up restricted, there is a secondary listing that you can list under. You could also sell them on eBay, but $13.75 is a pretty good deal. I had Greg pass up on a bundle today for $20 just because we still move, but the prices have been coming down slowly. $20 isn't bad at all. $13 is even better, especially since you got a bunch of games. And with if they're Wii Motion Plus, you're getting extra money on those controllers. Last question, guys, then I'm out. Enrique asks, can I explain merchant fulfilled? I don't get the shipping credit, which adds to your price. Phone call, and I have to deny it. Merchant fulfilled, pretty much you just ship things in yourself. I don't understand what you mean by shipping credit, which adds to your price, shipping on customer central app. So pretty much when you sell things as a merchant through the Amazon seller app, it'll just tell you, how much your fees are. I know, I'm sorry, I tried to exit the phone call as fast as I could. You can change them by merchant fulfilled fees and Amazon fulfilled fees through the app, and it really breaks it down for you. It's definitely helpful. I don't know if I really answered the question well at all, but I really got to get out of here, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Remember to give it a thumbs up before you leave. Leave any comments down below. One more shout out to Wade's Ventures for that $10 super chat. He is a G, and I love him. And I'm heading out of here now, guys. Gotta go. Peace out. Thrift School out. Whatever I usually say at the end. Bye, guys.